What's going on, my people? It's your boy Chris, and we got a real special video on our hands today. I'm super excited to present you guys with the results for the 2024 Bingban's Prison Palace Art Contest I hosted for the month of May. Now, I always try to host a challenge like this with the series I produce so that I can get your guys' art in the game and show off the super talented community of artists we have on this channel. And you guys did not disappoint. I super appreciate you guys for participating yet again this year. Now, for my super OGs, you already know before I include all of the art in the game, I have to make a video like this of me absolutely losing it over the art you guys submit, because I'm not gonna lie, these are just some of my favorite videos to look back on. And it's not just my art, like it's your guys' art too, and I'm sure this also is something that's probably super fun for you guys to look back on too, right? So I don't want to drag this out any longer, man. You guys got some art you want to see, who the winner is. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. Now, I actually want to go through the art that was submitted as fan art or art trades before the contest was announced, and not, specific to the art contest yet, just because some of these joints, they're kind of crazy, and I just want to talk about them in a video real quick, right? So let's go ahead and hop right into it. We're going to start off with the first submission, and it was done by my boy, none other than Mr. Whittick himself, James Whittick to be specific. This dude submitted the first piece into the actual art competition, and the only reason we decided to not count it is because he was one of the playtesters for the game, and knows just a little bit more than the average Joe, and we just determined it wouldn't be fair considering he knows more things about the story than others. But that being the case, I saw this piece, and I'm not gonna hold you, it completely floored me when I first saw it, bro. The first person to incorporate lore into a piece with a redo ticket, it's crazy, man. This dude done started the trend, man. Again, if you played the visual novel, you'll understand the importance of these items. Luna and Mia look so freaking sick. I love how you decided on these two characters since they're super important and super connected in the story, as you'll come to find out, right? Again, the background is super atmospheric. It reminds me of the vortex the crew finds themselves in at certain points in the game. And all around, again, man, this was just a crazy first piece to wake up to. Dude, thank you so much. You guys go follow James on socials at no.name.star. He has 3 volumes out for his manga. No Name Star, effectively, right? And you can read it all on Webtoons. It's really good stuff. I promise you will not be disappointed. Bea is best girl. Moving on, we got our next entry submitted by my boy, not Sino, not Hoenn, not Johto, Kanto with the heat rendition of Luna. Dude, when I saw this, my jaw actually dropped. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, how intense the coloring and mood of this piece here, dude, it's crazy. This man understands colors and how to make things look super vibrant and colorful, man. I gotta learn a thing or two from bro. And again, Luna's expression here too with the redo ticket is what sold this piece for me, honestly, man. Like, there's so much weight behind it. And dude, just the game over text too, like the inclusion of that was such a nice lore touch. And I'm sure as people play the game, they'll understand how cool including that is. Really unfortunate that I could not include this in the contest. And it's another piece where it's similar to what happened to James. Kanto was a playtester, so he knew certain things about the game that other people wouldn't know. So based off of that, we kind of decided that, yeah, it probably would not be fair for him to enter this into the contest just because he knew some things and could, had the potential to incorporate some really interesting lore bits, right? But again, bro, I super appreciate the submission. Like, dude, this is so good. You guys go support my guy on Patreon. He has a webtoon releasing late 2024 titled Hyper City Workaholics. And I got volume 1 because he's the GOAT and he sent it to me, man. It's fire. I promise you guys, you don't want to miss out. Please support my dude. He's got good stuff in the works. But thank you so much for the submission, man. Super appreciate it. Next, we have an art trade from my girl Usagi Bingban. Even though this was an art trade, I still wanted to post this in a video because, yo, look at my girl Luna here, bro. If there's one thing Usagi is gonna do, she gonna make a baddie, bro. Why she look so bad though? My fault. My fault. So I got ahead of myself. This John is fire. Thank you so much. The coloring matches the vibes of Luna so perfectly. She definitely just looks the best in blue. Like, you don't understand how hype I get whenever Usagi draws one of my characters, because I need y'all to understand, man. Usagi Sensei low-key has been teaching me art techniques for like the past 3 years. She's been sharing the method with us scrubs indiscriminately since I've known her. She's another GOAT. Go ahead and support the game here that her and her team developed titled Crimson Hell, which is a thriller mystery game that recently released on Steam. I playtested it and had a great time figuring out the lore. Why the fuck is this character so fast though? Nah, the game was fire though. Like, y'all should support us indie creators because we do need it out here. Again, I appreciate the artwork, Usagi. Thank you so much for submitting it. Next up, we got my boy, another entry from one of the playtesters and a good friend as well, man. We got the homie Zodiac Troy with this absolutely insane fan art. Like, my God, bro, when he showed me this joint as a work in progress, I was like, bro, there's no way this dude is going this hard. And I have all the main cast. I think he was the only person to draw the entire main cast like in one picture, bro. Like, with the sexy ass composition like this too, bro. What you trying to do to me here, bro? This joint is heat. Bro pulled up with the final image, bro. I lost it, man. That was an instant wallpaper because, bro, look at the squad here. You guys cannot lie. The squad looking a little bit saucy here. But no, this was another like circumstance where, again, this time Troy opted out of the contest because he felt the money would help someone else more. And that's really, again, just the kind of homie Troy is. Dude is always looking out for the community. Bro, I super appreciate just the support and the submission, dude. Like, out of the kindness of your heart, bro. Didn't even have to do it. Dude, this joint was heat. One of my, again, I made it as a lock screen, so you know I enjoy it. But again, you guys should go support my guy on Instagram at Zodiac Troy. He also has a comic called Crimson Echo that's gonna be coming out soon, so be on the lookout for my boy Treyas. He about to go crazy in late 2024, but appreciate it, Troy, man. Thank you so much, bro. Next up, we got a fan art from a longtime viewer of the channel, my boy X-Man Dark. Bro sent this a minute ago, so it's actually already in the demo, but I wanted to shout it out again because I just seriously love this piece of Mia, dude. Like, Mia's baggy clothes definitely play into her personality a bit, so I really liked how you stayed true to the character design on that and really made sure that, you know, you kept that in there. And again, the thing about my boy X-Man Dark is that he actually entered pictures into my past project. Low-key, I think everyone entered a picture into my last project that I've covered so far, low-key. And so did, again, my boy X did that first. He entered, pictures into my past project, The Void. And low-key, bro has been mad supportive and inspirational for me, locking in on my own journey to learn anatomy. My guy always has great recommendations on where to find and study material and get good courses and all of that jazz. Definitely check out his work on Insta at XManDark. Thanks a bunch as always, brother, dude. Mia, again, bro, she looks so sick in your style, bro. Thank you so much. The next artwork was actually a piece I won by the talented artist Ra, 2x.raw on Instagram. And I asked for a picture of Khalees because, I love her character design. It's one of my favorites, and I wanted some fan art of her even though she's not in the immediate cast. And Ra did such a stunning job, like making this piece look so cinematic. Dude, Khalees looks so like beautiful here, bro. Like she looks so good here, bro. I didn't give her much to go off either because, like, again, Khalees is more a character that is revealed in like the later part of the story or the latter half of the visual novel. So there wasn't a whole lot, but even still, Ra definitely, just killed it. I just love how elegant she looks here. And again, Khalees just perfectly fits, Ra's art style. This was another piece that, again, it was already in the demo too, but I wanted to call attention to it because, bro, I cannot skip over this piece. This joint was too good. Ra, you the homie. Thank you for submitting this or really, gifting this to me because I want it. I appreciate it, and I gotta pay you back soon. It'll happen soon, but thank you so much. I seriously appreciate this. Thank you. So we got another Mia fan art from a long-time homie, Germ. I just love how bro drew her expression here, yo. Like, she is not with the antics the other members are on at all, bruh. This is seriously her, this is her energy throughout the whole demo, bro. Like, that is crazy. She was not having it. But yo, I love my boy's art style, man. It's always been unique, but dude really made like a lot of gains these past 2 years, especially, and it's just so dope to see, like, my dude growing, man. Like, especially, I've known bro for a minute now, and his art is just so good now. Like, it has come a long way. I'm super honored you drew me in, man. Like, I love it so much. And y'all look out for my boy's manga titled One Shot. My boy been grinding on that joint. And it's like, bro, I've been seeing the work in progresses and the effort he's been putting in. You do not want to miss that. Check out Germ on Instagram here. And again, dude, thanks so much for this piece. I super appreciate it, man. Next piece, we have another fan art of my girl, Mia. I'm starting to see a little bit of a pattern. Not gonna hold you. Mia must be a fan favorite, but I need y'all to look at this perspective real quick from my girl, Honey Chew on Instagram. This Mia drawing was so dope seeing the first time. And again, I was not expecting her to pull up with a drawing of my girl the way that she did. This was another piece that it was already in the demo, but I just wanted to shed some light on it because, again, it looks so cool. And I can't get over like how great you drew Mia so well here. Thank you so much for the submission. And again, y'all go follow her on Insta. All right, the last fan art piece we have today is from my girl, Peach Chanel. look at my child. Look at my son. Look at my son. Look at my young man here. He looks so innocent, man. I love it so much. Again, this looks like a screenshot from an actual anime, and I'm always super impressed when artists are able to pull off that kind of look with their artwork, because I struggle with that. I struggle with coloring in general. But with that being said, if I had to guess, this screenshot was probably inspired by the trailer that came out last week. You could check on my page right now. And it provides a lot more context for why my son is telling the gang to trust each other. I'll let you guys figure out why. But again, this was a great fan art piece, and I really wanted to include this in the runnings with the rest of the submissions. Unfortunately, Peachinelle sent this just a tad bit too late. And I didn't think it would be fair to count it for the contest only because the others submitted theirs on time. And so I apologize, Peach. Again, you still my girl, and I appreciate this artwork. Y'all go support her projects because she's been grinding on a lot of things too. Primarily Nudist Mind Jun by Studio Bin Creative. I appreciate you taking time out of your day and your busy schedule to draw this Bingban fan art. Best believe I will be returning the favor soon. And you guys look out for what she has coming. She's got some stuff coming down the road that I can't wait for. But thank you so much. I super appreciate it. All right. We're going to move on to the video contest, and we actually only had one entry this time around for it, right? And it was by my dude Abdulhack on Instagram. This dude pretty much outsmarted the entire system by going for the video contest as opposed to submitting it into the art contest like everyone else. But hey, man, I support thinking outside the box. This man did a TikTok, a speed paint of Mia, and my dude, I just love how you rendered this piece, man. It looks so like I could tell me and you would get along. We both enjoy a good Kingdom Hearts art style. I mean, inspired art style, let me say that, man. And this really just hits all of the nails on the head, man. This scratches all of the right places in terms of like what I like about Tetsuya Nomura's style, and you perfectly like rendered this piece out to where I would not be surprised if you told me that Tetsuya Nomura himself did this. Like, it's that good. Dude, when I saw this, I could not believe you sent it. I'm like, bro, this joint is heat. This joint is heat. I can't thank you enough for the artwork, dude. Seriously, I will hit you up shortly after this video goes up to send you the $100 to Cash App or Venmo as promised. Again, thank you for joining, and be sure to follow Hamhack on TikTok for more speed paints, and Abdulhack on Instagram for just if you want to support my boy on Instagram, why not support my boy, right? But again, thank you so much, man. We're gonna move on to the art sweepstakes contest next because we have some more entries there. First, I want to thank both of you guys for submitting something here to begin with. You guys both submitted kind of like last second, so I was expecting to not get any for this competition, and then both of you guys pulled through, so I super appreciate it. Starting off with Sam New. First of all, y'all need to take a look at my son Ricky here, man. I love how you drew the perspective portrait the player sees when they take control over Ricky in the story. You gotta love the permanent scowl my man's always has, and I really enjoyed what she's had to say about him on Instagram caption too. Like, I was moved by Ricky's humility despite his tough exterior in the demo and had to draw him. Thank you so much. Like, you don't understand how much like I was trying like with this character for him to come across as like a multifaceted kind of a guy. Like there was more layers to him than just like, you know, the asshole kind of a tough guy act, right? But I super appreciate you for drawing him, and I love how you drew him too. You captured the overall essence of Ricky pretty much perfectly. And again, I super appreciate your submission. Thank you so much for joining, Sam. I really, you don't understand how much I appreciate your submission. And now moving on to the second entry in the art sweepstakes contest, submitted by my girl Sani.png, featuring a lovesick Luna. That was the title of the piece. Now, will Luna actually fall for someone while trapped inside of Bingban's prison palace? Remains to be seen. But I guess you'll have to play the full game to find out, right? However, back to this artwork, I love how you drew Luna in her more casual fit. I think I've only drawn that like one time. So I super appreciate you for actually drawing that, because we usually see Luna in her more professional flight attendant uniform. So again, seeing the casual look is definitely something I appreciated for sure. And I was not expecting, you know, again, this submission. It came pretty much like well, not last minute, but super last minute for me. I was expecting to go to sleep to nothing else, and then I saw that, like, yo, what we have here? What we have here, right? So I super appreciate you for submitting something, Sanis.png. Or Sani, you know who you are. I don't know why I'm gonna read full government name, right? Sanis.png. I'm gonna stop. But again, I really appreciate you for submitting. And yeah, we will now flip the coin, right, to see who wins the sweepstakes. So originally it was gonna be just like a everyone's name in a hat, and then I just shuffle it. But because there's only 2, I think a coin toss will be more effective, right? So I'm going to delegate heads to Sam, and I'm going to delegate tails to Sani, and the winner of best 2 out of 3 will get the prize money, which will be $50. So we will hop over to that right now. I actually messed up. So prior to this video, or me editing this video, I had the footage of the coin flip. And I will just go ahead and say Sam won the coin flip 2 times. I did the best 2 out of 3. She won it twice. However, I actually ended up deleting that footage so I can clear space so I can actually edit this video, because I'm editing on a 64 gigabyte iPad. This iPad is on its last legs. That's besides the point. I realized that this kind of complicates things, because number 1, it'd probably be better if I would have did this live. And number 2, nobody likes to hear that, you know, I lost the footage for something like this that involves money. So what I ended up doing was I ended up sending Sani extra money on top of what I was going to send her for. It's actually her birthday yesterday now. So I ended up sending her money to supplement for the fact that, you know, hey, I don't have this footage on top of what I was going to send her for her birthday, right? So it was one of those things where it's like, that's kind of the best I could do. And then Sam, I'll hit you up after this video goes up to give you your reward, the $50 for winning the actual art sweepstakes. Again, I apologize, folks. This is not how I wanted it to go down. Which is why I'm just coming out of pocket for it. But again, thank you both for participating, and I will now throw it back to pre-editing Chris to finish us out. All right. Last but certainly not least, arguably the most anticipated event of this whole contest, we have the Bingban Prison Palace 2024 art competition. And this is for the $200 cash prize. And again, I know you've all been waiting for this. If you skip to this section to find out who won, welcome. Do me a favor, and before you skip to the end, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new, because I doubt this will be the last contest of this nature. And we're definitely gonna be doing this again in the future for sure. But without further ado, let's go ahead and observe these entries submitted by these 4 insanely talented artists. All right, so starting off, we have Satsuki, who submitted this absolutely ethereal piece of Luna. Like, I could not take my eyes off of it when I first saw it. As I stated earlier, and I'll state it again, Luna looks the best in blue. The background coupled with the light shading of this piece really just gives me a calm vibe that I honestly just really like. Like, I love like subtle hints of this reddish purple color in her eyes. Like, this looks amazing. Your rendering on your eyelashes are also especially amazing. I really just enjoy how you kind of add those small details to your work, and I've noticed it on your other pieces too. So I'm super glad you incorporated that here. I usually never pay attention to stuff like that in my own work, so I always end up defaulting to just blacking out the eyelashes with ink. And I never even think to color it, but I think I may actually try that, because again, like seeing styles like yours where you incorporate coloring in the eyelashes are just super duper, like it's super cool. So again, I super appreciate the creative details that you put into this piece, and I seriously cannot thank you enough for submitting this piece, Satsuki. Wait till the end to find out if Satsuki won the competition. All right, so we have another submission by my good friend Zetsubo, this time of my son Azaleus. And just by the way, I'm glad somebody drew my dude. I get that he didn't really have a whole lot of time to shine in the demo, just because, again, it was mainly a Ricky Mia Luna show, if I'm being honest. I mean, Azaleus was there, he had a couple lines, but it was mainly Ricky's show, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm glad that, he got some love here. And again, she drew him without the glasses too. She trying to make us all simps out here. We appreciate you giving us a little bit of fan service of our boys. This man over here got the face of a god chiseled Greek figure of stone, man. It's so freaking good. I love how you drew him. Again, I love also how you rendered his hair too. Like, the roots are more brunette than the ends of his hair, which kind of represents, his dyed hair, right? Because it's not pink by default, right? Like a lot of my characters, especially in Bingban, are pretty much grounded. So they're pretty much real kinds of people for the most part, right? But again, I just super like how you kind of added that detail. That's something that's kind of subtle that, not everyone is going to add. So I super appreciate it. Zetsubo low-key submitted 2 pictures. I'm not gonna lie to you. They submitted a picture of him with the glasses and without the glasses. And again, that's like low-key you submitted too, which I mean, hey, I appreciate both. They're both going in there. They're both going in the game. But again, I can't thank you enough for submitting this piece. It's definitely one of my faves. I super appreciate just all the work that you put into it. Even though you said you rushed it, I still love it so much. And you guys can stick around to see if my friend Zetsubo won the art competition. All right, so for the next piece we have coming in hot from my boy Beneford, featuring both Luna and Ricky this time. And again, I just love how you gave them like their canonical props too. Like throughout the game, I'll just go ahead and say it, the party finds a gun, and I won't spoil what all happens with it, but I'm sure the promo picture I drew of Luna holding the Bingban Glock 9 probably played a little bit into this piece, which I just, again, absolutely love. Again, with how important the redo tickets are in the game, I have to say that's another detail I super appreciate. And then again, with Ricky's boxing gloves too, which are essentially just a reference to him being a boxer and the fact that he boxes. Again, no detail was left unturned with these two characters. I love it. I will not spoil any further because I know Beneford has played the demo, but seeing stuff like this in a submission is just super cool. You have no idea. And again, that attention to detail, you don't understand how much I super appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for submitting this piece, and thank you for playing the demo. I know you played the demo because of some of these, how you drew the picture in some of these cases. So again, thank you so much, man. Super appreciate it. All right, and the final piece submitted for the contest comes from Sani again, this time featuring my children, Mia and Ricky. Now, I can't tell you how much I love, seeing them interact with each other. None of the other submissions did this, surprisingly, and I just really love how like low-key they act in this joint. Like, again, this is kind of how they act in the game, not towards the beginning. They hate each other in the beginning, but I'm not going to disclose any further. I love their expressions here. It's giving me those cute shoujo romance webcomic vibes that everybody loves, right? And does this also serve as some sort of indicator for their relationship by endgame? Sani would not know because I haven't released anything yet, but it'd be crazy if she did predict something like that here, right? We'll just have to find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. But nah, in all seriousness though, like this submission was super creative. I loved how you kind of stepped out of the box with this one. It really kind of, you definitely were like really creative with this, and I really appreciate you kind of taking the time to make this, Sani. So thank you so much. I appreciate the submission, and you guys can go ahead and follow all of these talented artists I submitted for the contest this year. Show them some love, please, man. I love all of their submissions, and in addition, I love y'all for submitting something, man. Y'all the goats for real. But I know y'all don't want to hear me talk all day, right? Y'all want to hear who won, right? So I'm gonna just go out and say it. We will talk about why I chose this person in a second. But without further ado, drum roll, please. And the winner of the 2024 Bingban's Prison Palace Art Competition Contest, art trade, draw this in your style thingy, whatever you want to call it, I have to give it to my guy, Beneford. Now, hold on, before you guys get angry, right, I'm going to explain why exactly I chose his piece to win. So I was not judging this contest by skill or anything trivial like that. I told myself in the beginning I would not do that because that's not, I don't like art competitions where we're comparing the technical level of artists. I like competitions where, there's a metric that can be measured, right? And in this case, Beneford showed a lot of references that were in the demo, which was what I was looking for. Now, there was references in the demo and other submissions, but he had the most, and he also had more opportunities because he drew more characters. And that was kind of the criteria I was judging based off of, right? It was kind of like, okay, how many characters were drawn and how many references were in the demo? Those were like the two weighted categories. The actual skill level of the artist was irrelevant to me in this competition. So he won based off of that. Like if we look at the other submissions that weren't in the contest, like Troy's, for example, that would have done really well if not won because he had all 5 characters in the picture. So it really was not about skill level. And again, I never want to host a contest where it's about skill level because again, it's not about that. It's about, like the Bingban element of it all, right? So I super appreciate Beneford's attention to detail and how he kind of, translated that over to a piece. That was super creative, and I super enjoy that, man. But again, though, I super appreciate everybody who posted something, right? Super appreciate everyone who participated in the competition. Again, I could not have done this without you guys. Please go and support Satsuki, Zetsubo, Sani, Beneford, and everyone else who submitted for the other contests. You guys don't understand how much that means to me, submitting something and actually making this video possible, because, you know, for a while it was looking like I wasn't gonna be able to do a video. So I super appreciate you guys for joining. The winners, I'll contact you shortly when this video goes up to send you your prizes. And to everyone watching this video, be sure to stay tuned for the full release of Bingban's Prison Palace on June 16th. That's coming out really soon. But with that, I want to thank you all for joining me on this art challenge. It's always fun hosting one of these, and I would love to do another one in the future for my next project. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, night, or whatever. It's been your boy Chris, and I'm gonna holler at you on the next one. Peace.